Jimmy Butler to the Golden State Warriors? Yeah, we've heard the rumors. We've seen the debates.
Jimmy Butler to be productive. That's been, I think, the biggest breath of fresh air in this acquisition.
But now, we finally understand why it all happened. And it wasn't just about basketball. Butler himself just revealed what went down behind the scenes with Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. And it's clear that this move was more than just a trade. It was a statement. The Warriors were searching for another superstar, someone who could take the load off Curry and reignite their championship hopes. They needed a proven scorer, a relentless competitor. Enter Jimmy Butler. Since his arrival, Golden State has been on fire, winning 12 of their last 13 games and surging to the 6th seed in the West, putting them in prime position for a playoff run. Butler never had any doubts about joining the Warriors. He knew exactly what he was walking into. The moment the trade was finalized, Curry and Draymond reached out, and Butler instantly felt at home. I talked to both, Curry and Green, but I've talked to both of them for a while, Butler revealed in an interview with Anscape. I saw a group that wanted me to be a part of it. And so far, that decision is looking like a game changer. After Butler's dramatic exit from the Heat, uncertainty loomed over the 6-time All-Star's future. Even Steph Curry found it tough to separate fact from fiction amid all the noise. But once the trade became a reality, the 2-time MVP had no doubts about Butler's personality or his fit with the team. Curry told 95.7 The Game, "I talked to Draymond Green. I talked to Warriors general manager Mike Dunleavy, who was Butler's veteran with the Chicago Bulls back in the day, and they spoke so highly of who Jimmy was."
I talked to Draymond, I talked to Mike Dunleavy, who was his vet in Chicago back in the day.
Radio host Matt Steinmetz asked Curry if he actually had concerns about Jimmy Butler joining the Warriors.
A little concerned with Butler's presence in the locker room, and this is a team.
Or if he just ignored all the outside noise. While Curry didn't directly say whether he had concerns, he made it clear he was aware of all the reports. "I hear everything, and you try to filter through everything too, to know what's real and what's not," Curry told Steinmetz and co-host Daryl Johnson. What he heard made him think, because he reached out to teammate Draymond Green and Warriors GM Mike Dunleavy, who played 3 seasons with Butler in Chicago, to get a better idea of what to expect. Both had nothing but great things to say. "They spoke so highly of who Jimmy was," Curry said, which seemed to ease any worries. "When the family feuds, it's tough, and I know him and Miami have had a history of winning, and also it didn't end the way they wanted to," Curry continued. "But when we talked and understood Jimmy was going to be here, it was just about showing up, being a professional. He's motivated to win, and that's everything that I heard. And when you get locked in, Jimmy, it's the absolute best, and it's our job, collectively, to keep that energy going." Of course, landing Butler wasn't all smooth sailing. Curry admitted he was initially upset about the trade because it meant parting ways with Andrew Wiggins. But let's be honest, once Butler stepped on the court, that feeling probably didn't last long. Butler's departure from the Heat, marked by multiple suspensions and time away from the court, could have easily thrown off his momentum. But instead of slowing him down, the move has completely rejuvenated the veteran, and he couldn't be happier in his new role with the Warriors. "I'm here now. The organization is great, the guys are great, winning is great, and we do any and everything that it takes to win here," Butler shared.
"That's why I'm here, and I will do my best to do what everybody wants, and that's to win a championship. I mean it."
"So that's what makes my mental so great. We're winning again. I love the spirit that surrounds. I do. Since Butler's debut with the Warriors on February 8, Curry has been on an absolute tear, averaging 29.9 points per game, second only to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that span, and 6.1 assists. He's been lights out, shooting 49.6% from the field, 42.4% from 3 on 12.3 attempts per night, and 92.3% from the free throw line, good for a ridiculous .689 true shooting percentage. The last player to even sniff that combination of scoring volume and efficiency over a full season, minimum 50 games played. Live this content? Subscribe to the channel. With another bona fide all-star in the mix, defenses can't just lock in on Steph anymore, and it's making a huge difference. Since Jimmy Butler joined the Warriors, Curry has been attacking the rim more than before and converting at a wild 70% clip, the second best mark of his career. Butler's presence has also completely changed the Warriors' offensive identity, turning them into one of the league's best at drawing fouls. Golden State has spent 26.5% of its offensive possessions in the bonus since Butler's arrival, per PBP stats, third highest in the NBA. That's a massive jump from their previous 20.3%, which was the third lowest in the league. The biggest beneficiary? Steph. He's now averaging 6.5 free throws per game, nearly double what he was getting before the trade. Jimmy Butler wanted out of Miami because he felt the team was moving in a direction without him and believed he wasn't valued enough, sources said. The six-time All-Star officially requested a trade in his 7th season with the franchise. From 2019 to 2025, Butler led the Heat to NBA Finals appearances in 2020 and 2023, averaging 21 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 5.7 assists per game. He also made 2 All-Star teams and solidified his reputation as one of the league's best two-way players. But things fell apart this season. Miami suspended Butler 3 times, twice for conduct detrimental to the team, and once for missing a team flight. Tensions escalated when he was benched mid-game in early January, leading to an indefinite suspension after he walked out of a shoot-around on January 27 upon learning he was being moved to the bench. His relationship with head coach Erik Spoelstra and key teammates reportedly soured, making a trade inevitable. When Butler finally made his Warriors debut on February 8, it was his first game since January 21. Despite the drama, Golden State views him as a crucial addition to their championship aspirations. Looking ahead, Butler's future with the Warriors seems incredibly promising. His leadership, defensive intensity, and clutch performances make him a valuable long-term asset for Golden State. If he extends his stay, the Warriors could find themselves in another championship window, with Curry, Butler, and Draymond Green leading the charge. His two-way impact complements the team's culture of winning, and his presence adds a new dimension to their roster. As the league evolves, the NBA should take notice. This new era of Warriors basketball is just getting started, and Butler could be a key piece in their pursuit of another title. Jimmy Butler's arrival in Golden State isn't just another trade, it's a transformation. The Warriors were searching for a proven winner, and Butler needed a fresh start. Now they've found the perfect match. With Butler in the lineup, Golden State is surging, and Steph Curry is playing some of his best basketball in years. The concerns? They've faded. The chemistry? It's undeniable. The championship aspirations? Stronger than ever. Butler's move from Miami may have been messy, but in the Bay Area, he's thriving. Can Jimmy Butler help the Warriors make a deep playoff run, or will this experiment fall short? Let us know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. Plenty more NBA content is coming your way, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.